Well, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, it is 12:02 p.m. Central Standard Time right here in the United States of America on December 22nd. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day and a wonderful palindrome of dates, so to speak. I've been doing a lot of this thinking on star forts and looking at these energy signatures that I'm noticing. And, oh, it's Doppler radar. Yes, it's Doppler radar. But it all seems to be coming right down to the center of it. Let's look at the center. We're looking at Panaji. Yeah, Panaji, it looks like. So let's go ahead and take a look at Panaji. So I just went ahead and decided I'm going to tap into that and see what's there. Panaji. Okay. Panaji, India, Star Fort, right? Just come down here to this one. Let's take a sneaky peek. Let's see if what I'm stepping in has a smell to it. I'm pretty sure it does. Excuse me. What is this? Uh-oh. It does say that, doesn't it? There's a fort there. Sawantawadi, almost like Shawanawaz. It's kind of interesting, isn't it? Just depending on the language, depending on the barrier. Uh-oh. Look at that. One of the other things that I did notice is that in the middle of a lot of these star forts, there's always a cross somewhere. There's a cross. See that? There's a cross. Oh, look, another cross. Almost kind of goes back to Janus, or Janus, Janos, because J is a fictitious letter. Look at this, you got your two pillars, Freemasonry all over it. Here's your pyramid right here. Zoop, zoop. The eye sitting up on top. Cross, the crossing. Yes, the crossing. Very interesting. So, I decided, well, I'm going to go ahead and Google Earth over here at Panaji, and here it is, Aguada Fort. Now, just to be on the clear side of it, I want everybody to see exactly where I'm at. So once it actually comes in, you'll see Panaji, exactly where I'm at, right here. There really is a star fort, right here. And that is right on the center, right in the center of this. Bloop. I mean, we can zoom in all we want, and that's fine, but it's going to wind up being right here. Right at the star fort. See? As it comes around, it's right here. That's where the center of all this is going, right here. It's kind of going to make you wonder. So, if it works here, if I see that here, I mean, I just showed Cuba. That's another thing. Let's go back and take a quick little look-see at Cuba, shall we? So, from my video of yesterday that I did on star forts in the energies, Castillo de la Real Frueza Photo, right? So here we are. This is one of many, believe it or not. I want to bring to everyone's attention a little something, something. You guys see this lady right here? Let me show you this. I found this very interesting. You guys see what she's holding there? A cross. Once again, a cross. In the middle of it. Like, what? So, I decided, well, let's Google Earth this bad boy and see what we're looking at. And it's this guy right here. But if you notice this one here, it looks like we've got a 5-pointed star. So a point goes here, point goes here. This actually looks like the Star Trek symbol, doesn't it? If you turn your head sideways a little bit, looks like, in fact, actually here. Let me make it. Yep. Believe it or not, my screen actually froze up. Ain't that something? But anyways, so we've got this one here. This is De La Tres Rail, the one that we saw earlier. That's this one right here. De La Real Tres. So there's a 4-pointed star here. 4-pointed star here. Here's another star fort here. Oh, look. Here's another 5. Here's big 3 points and then 2 in the middle, like a 5-pointed star or a crown. If you'll, half of a crown for this whole area here. Cuba is stinking riddled with them. Jeez. And, wait a minute. Boss? In the middle of this? Whoa, is that a museum? A museum? Wow, I wonder how museums are connected. There's like another little star there and another little star there. Kind of makes you wonder for us to go down there and do any kind of trade with them. Do you guys think that looks like an eye? Does it not? I mean, it's almost like they're being brazen enough to have the Egyptian symbol here, doesn't it? This is insane. So, let's go see what other kind of trouble I can stir up. Now, this here was taken from today. This is Camagüey. Let's go see what's in the center of that bad boy, shall we? Ooh, this should be fun. My apologies, folks. Let's go here. Woo, look at all of that fancy stuff. I forgot that yesterday I couldn't really find much. I already showed that in my video. So, let's go take a look down here in Brahmapur, shall we? Over here at Brahmapur, we're actually just a little bit north of that. And we are going to go to Earth, you can see here. And this is here what we're looking at. I gotta keep an eye on my recorder here, because it keeps getting shut down on me somehow. So right here, Brahmapur, right here in Ganjon. And we actually have I've got some other places to show you. I've got to keep an eye on them getting targeted. Then they may not be too happy with me. So here you go. Here's another star fort of what we're getting over here. Brahmapur, it's right over here in this area. Now this is zoomed out quite a ways. So when you zoom in closer, it actually ends up, the center of it actually ends up being like right here. So I believe I'll actually have to zoom in a little bit more on it. If it'll even show it. Yeah, it ends up being up here. So yeah, fun stuff. And then when we go to Ganjon Fort, this is the exact one that we just looked at over here on Google Earth. So let's see, we got the one solid for sure in Cuba. The second one is pretty sus. And then we've got two in India now. Woo. Here we are over in Thailand. We're going to find another one. Oh, look at this. Snowflake looking stuff. Look at this. Alright, then we're watching energy. We're watching information, data. Where's the center of that? Right about here, I'd say. What did you guys say? Right about there? I mean, completely round, multiple levels of it. You see little triangles. I mean, that's an energy pattern. I mean, look at that. It's like right here. This seems to be the center. Let's go find out what's over there. Windy.com and zoomed in. It is Takli, India is the center of it. Yep, yeah, that's where that little center dot was. And here we can see that there's some form of a military base, it looks like. Yep, Takli Royal Thai Air Force Base. Ooh. Looking fun. Especially if you... Come here, you. Uh-oh. Is that a triangle? Oh, no. Looks like we might have a star fort here, folks. This almost looks like a computer grid of some sort, doesn't it? Some kind of a chip or something on a computer. Oh, this looks like a motherboard of some sort. Alright, let's go check it out on Google Earth, shall we? Let's go see what we can find. There's two possible places. Because this thing doesn't get super tight on it, I mean, it's kind of a guesstimation. One area is right over here, the Royal Airport. You can see we got this triangle going on here, and it literally looks like a motherboard of sorts, and this looks like the outer wall of what could be a star fort, if you will. And of course, you know, there's a lot of energy happening on at the airport. And the other one, believe it or not, that I found, but it is a very important and significant. It is got your squares, and it kind of looks like there's a corner here, and this one's probably buried, and then this one here, and you got this big round thing that comes up in the middle. Let me show you what it is. It's actually a temple. And I have found several of these type of temples, because it looks like here you've got a point that comes off on this side, on all four sides. So that's very interesting to see that. So Kon Kan is where it's looking like it's going to be the center of some others. So came over here, start looking, and I seen this. Now forget about this part, okay? I'm not looking for this. I just happened to notice this. So don't go getting no thoughts, everybody. I don't need any of that. But if you look here, this is a pyramid of sorts, is it not? Very interesting. And look at this. Dragons. A dragon. kind of like Quetzalcoatl in Mexico. You know, symbol of the serpent, or Enki, actually, symbol of knowledge and wisdom. And it goes up, and yeah, it looks like you got another pyramid right up here at the top. This is getting very, very interesting. So let's actually go look at it on maps. Before we even zoom in on it, it almost looks like this would be like some sort of a rounded planet, and here is a crossing. Like, that's just right off the gate. I haven't zoomed in yet. It just kind of brought me over to it for me to have to come in here and look for it, but I just find that interesting. Alright, I think I might have found it right here in Concan. I think that's how we're saying it. Folks, if I'm butchering names and you know the real answer, it is very sacred, and it holds a lot of memory, stores a lot of data. It's very important for transmission as well. But look at this. Here. And all kind of comes down here. But look at this. Doesn't this look like half of a satellite dish? Oh, look. There's that cross I keep saying. In fact, that actually almost looks like a swastika. In Thailand? What in the world is going on here? But yeah, this almost looks like a quarter of a satellite dish or something, or like this here. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see if we can zoom in and find out exactly. Oh, okay, here we go. This is a restaurant. They've turned this into some form of a restaurant. Let's see what this is. A museum. Funny how there's a lot of museums around, and if anybody knows anything about museums like the Smithsonian, yeah, then you should know. There's something up there. This could be something here, because I mean, this does look like you can clearly see there's 3 points here, and it comes over here to I bet you this was an old small star fort. I mean, look, they got land coming up here, and they're also say this is some kind of a star fort, an old one. Let's see if we can find another one. And just for some giggles, I decided let's go check over here near Ireland. And it's looking like we've got a little bit of anomaly, some gaps right around in this area where some things are kind of pointing to from different directions. Like the center of rounded areas seems to be going on right over in here, it's looking like. So let's go take a look over here on Google Earth. So I've actually already got it zoomed in for us here. Scattery Lighthouse. It's interesting because here's a point, there's a point. Almost looks like a point here. It comes off this, and this is the center of it. Looks like all of these like little diamonds in the middle of it. It's like, and yeah, here's another star-shaped. This is intentional. Absolutely intentional. I mean, those are pyramids, upside down pyramids, if you will. So yeah, and where is that at? Right here in Ireland, folks. Right smack in the middle of that area. Pretty good for that. Second video at another time. And see if I can find some other places. I mean, it's looking pretty evident that every single place that has these little anomalies that I'm seeing has a star fort. And it's pretty interesting, folks. Just remember, love always wins, and love is the only way forward. Y'all be safe.